Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about Aider, which is a pair programming AI tool that we can use in our terminal. So it is an AI-powered coding assistant that is designed to help developers work efficiently by integrating AI capabilities into their workflow. And it also allows users to collaborate with AI on coding tasks, generate code suggestions, refactor existing code, and also debug issues interactively. So we can probably also fix bugs on the go whenever we find them, and it works with version control systems like Git and all of that. And the main uses of Aider, I would say, are if you want to generate new code based on prompts that you give, and if you want to modify existing code with while also maintaining the context, and debug and fix errors, as I also already mentioned. And there's one more thing that you can do is you can improve code quality using these AI driven suggestions that Aider gives us. So this is the main homepage of Ada, where you can see what all you can develop basically. And then this is the installation that is required. Uh, and also you need a API key for all of this. So if you are using DeepSeek, Anthropic, OpenAI, or anything else, you'll need the API key to uh, make it work. So that is the first thing. And let me just go to the Visual Studio where I have. So you just have to give the command which is there and then give your key. It'll start running, and then I just gave the first prompt as use Pygame and create a simple game of Pong. As you can see, it talks with itself and basically just prompts out what it has to do. And then I created the file Pong Game. Uh, Let me just open that. So it created the file ponggame.py and gave all the code that is required along with the comments. And then it told me if you want to install, you'll have to if you want to run the game, you'll have to install Pygame, and you can run the game using this particular command, which I'll be doing. And then yeah, so after that, after generating the code, I'll ask you if you want to create the file. So the ponggame.py, if you want to create it, go ahead and give yes, which is nothing but y, and then it'll edit and it'll add that to the particular folder. And then yeah, we also have to install the Pygame, so I'll ask you if you want to install. Again, I sent yes. And then there was some pip which is updated, so if I want to update, yes. And then at the end it gave me if I want to go ahead and run the game. So that is what I did. I gave yes and it was running the game. Let me just run it again. Yeah, let me just run it again. So it says to run the Pong game, you can use the following command, and gave me the command. Then if I want to run it, I'll be like, yes, do it. Then it's gonna run the game. Yeah. So I can control these with my keys, the WASD and the arrow keys that we normally have. So this was something interesting, but then I wanted to do something on the full stack side using a database, front end, back end, everything else. So let me just go to that part. I'll just close the game for now. I don't want to do that. Okay, so as you can see, that is about the Pong game that I have. And then I gave it another prompt saying, okay, so this is the next prompt that I gave saying create a full stack expense tracker application, and the UI has to be colorful. So it gave me what all front end, back end, and the database it was going to use. Back end it used Flask, and then in the front end it used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And then for the database, it automatically took SQLite, which I was fine with. So it just gave me all of the code that is required. This is the first file, or the main Python file. And then here we have the routes, the add expense, and the get expense. So here we have all of that. And then after that, this is for the front end part. So under the templates, you can see index.html. It generated this index.html. So after the generation, the next step would be it'll tell us how to run it. Pip install Flask and then Python app.py. And then it asked me if I want to create this file, which I gave yes. And then if I want to create the index front end part, I gave yes again. And then installing the Flask. After that, if I want to run it, yeah, I gave yes and it ran. And let me try doing that again. I'm gonna give yes. So if you see, it is running on this particular link. So let me just go, yeah. So this is the one. It already has a few entries because I was testing on it before. So let me just give groceries maybe, and then let's say 1,000, and then I got the groceries on say 9th, and I'm gonna add that, and you can see the insertion, and it's all like also retrieving it from the database at the same time. So yeah, this is the full stack application, and also you can see that it's kind of colorful compared to the plain black and white that agents usually give us. So if you see get expense the route call, and then when I added it again, it also got updated. So that is all about Aider and using it to like create applications um, easily. I didn't have to like write a single line of code and all of this. I just had to get yes or no prompts, and then I just had to define a statement, basically what I want the application to do. So yeah, that is about Aider. Thank you.